What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You got Reed and Tima here.
Hey, y'all.
Hope you've been enjoying all of our Florida trip videos from the beach, all of our Everglades videos, and we have just a couple more of those, but we want to take a few minutes here since it's Shark Week this week to show you some of our shark teeth that we found. And at the end of this video, we're going to show you us actually finding some. So if you'll take a look here, I'm going to try to move the camera down. All right, here's just a few of what we found last year. Okay, last year was our first year looking for shark teeth, and any other shark teeth that we found in the past kind of looked a lot different, so we didn't really know what we were looking for.
Yeah, this one's
And we only had one day at Stumps Pass last year, and once we kind of figured out what we were looking for, it was easier to find. So we just had this one day. We didn't find many, just a handful here.
We thought we found a ton, but then...
Yeah, we really thought we were doing something last year with the amount of teeth we found. I think we ended up with like 28 in a day. So we thought that was a major haul.
But it was really neat finding them because, as you can tell, they all look different. Some are really sharp and pointy, and some are brown. And then you have darker ones. So it's really cool finding them because you never know, what they're going to look like. But we discovered that, you look for the gum line, and that's how you know that you have found one. So this was our 2022 beach adventure where we found these. So we'll move these out of the way.
So once we knew what we were looking for, we did a lot better. All right, the first day.
This is day one.
The first day we were up on the north side of the island, which there's still lots of teeth, but nothing like the south end of the island. So
we found 30 on the first day, and as you can tell, this one is really cool. Reed found this one. I was a little jealous when he found that one. So that was a real nice one. Okay, so that's day one.
Yeah, we found 30. And again, that was on the north end of the island where it's not quite so rough that way. It's a little bit more calm. You don't have as many shells and stuff washing up in the water.
So here's day two.
And this was a different beach, not quite as far up. This was kind of in the middle of the island.
Okay. So we found 61 teeth this day, but they're smaller. We had some different ways to find them, and one little thing that we used to find them would get some small ones in. So
yeah, we were sifting most for these teeth.
So,
but again, the easiest way, as you'll see at the end of the video,
this one's pretty cool,
is to just walk and pick them up off the beach right there where the waves come in. And again, that was day two, middle of the island, so still pretty calm. Now
this way some. All right, so day three.
Day three.
We spent, I don't know, I guess you just get better at it. I don't really know, but day three we really seemed to rack up on that. So 296.
Yeah, we picked up 296.
Oh, I know. Day three, we went to the
state park.
The spot we liked.
Yeah, we went to the state park, which is the very south end of the island. And if you hadn't seen that video, go back and check out me and Bodie walking.
This
the
one's
length
really
of that
cool.
Island.
I got it upside down. That one's really cool.
So this beach is very isolated. Again, it's the very end of the island, so all the shells and shark teeth seem to collect down there.
All right, so you see they're different colors. I found that while looking for them, like the shells they're usually, white or brown, and they're not as shiny, but the shark teeth, when the sun hits them, they're so shiny, and I can see them better when I don't have my sunglasses on. while I'm looking for them, because the sunglasses take the glare off, but if you can see the glare, you can find the shark teeth. So that's just kind of what I discovered. So this was a good day. I was excited. The boys and Reed, they like to look for them, but they play a lot and fish and throw the ball and all. But I really like to just keep looking for them. I don't know, once you find a few, it's just really enjoyable.
Yeah, the majority of these, by far, Christina picked up. Me and the boys picked up a few, but like we said in the previous video, we're not really looking. If we see one, we may pick it up, but Christina by far picked up the majority of these.
Well, it's so fun because, like, you get to looking and then you're like, oh, wow. And then you find a sharper one or a pointier, and then you find a gray one. I don't know, it's just cool. So,
and these teeth are absolutely everywhere. You don't have to look hard for them anymore.
We're not really experts. We just enjoy looking for them. And
not what you got.
All right, you ready? So this is day 4. We spent a good long while at the beach this day. We stayed a while, and I don't know, it's just fun. But this is day 4. This was at the state park again. So this day we found 497 shark teeth. So
497. Again, this is just one day's work. And
yeah,
this is not, exclusively looking for shark teeth. This is just kind of picking them up here and there. She did a little sifting, a little walking.
This one's cool. I think I found that one.
I'm sure.
Reed found the really good ones, and I usually found the ones that were not so unique. But I like them all. They're really cool. So every night or afternoon when we got back to the beach house, we washed them off and laid them out and counted them and dried them. And then the next morning we would put them in the little bags and labeled them so we would know which day was what.
Well, it's just interesting to see that they come in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
You can see different species of shark that are in the same area. So pretty cool.
All right, so that was our best day that we had. I think I dreamed about finding shark teeth that night. I was like, dreamed about it, but
we found these on the beach side
Yep.
and the bay side. They're a little easier on the beach side, but you find pretty good bit right there in the bay as well.
Really cool. I wish you could see them like we can, but all right, so this was our last day at the state park, and we only found 336 that day. We washed them and laid them out, and then I found one more under the paper towel where it was laying, so I had to change the number on the bag. All right, so you can see 366. The boys helped us count, so we worked on our counting this summer. All right, so Bodie says I pick up some that he don't think are shark teeth, but Huck is the scientist, and I'll say, Huck, you got to study this. I need to know if this is a shark tooth, and he'll look at it, and he'll say, oh, that's a shark tooth because I see the gum line, and it's like the gum line will be kind of bumpy, and then the tooth is smooth, so that's an indication.
Some are easy to tell, some not so much. And I actually feel like this bag's got a couple that may or may not be.
Hey, all these are official. Huck, they passed
Huck's test.
They passed Huck's test for trying to pick out some of the cool ones.
Pick up one of those tiny ones where they can see.
Let's see. The little ones are almost some of my favorite to find because they're just so cool. They're so unique, and you feel like other people missed them or didn't see them because they were so small. But I'm telling you, when the sun hits them just right, you can you can see it. It's really, really cool.
In this area, the shark teeth, they're so prevalent that,
Right,
somebody can walk down the beach, pick them
together.
up, and literally as soon as the waves kind of roll up, they're constantly washing new ones up. So
Yes.
you can look and find a lot, or you can just walk the beach and you can get plenty.
Yes, that's why it's so fun, because once you walk the shoreline, you pick up, I don't know, 10, 15. You let a few waves come up, and then you go
right back to the same place, and there you have it.
Yeah, you go walk again, and you find one that's like the coolest one you found. And really, it's just your perseverance. Are you willing to keep looking? Because if you're willing to keep looking, you find them.
All right, Tima, so tell us.
All right, these are our
some of the cool
favorites.
So how many did we end up total? We call it a week, but it was about 4 days, 4 or 5 days worth. So how many did we have total in about 4 or 5 days?
5 days we had 1,250 shark teeth.
So 1,250 is the grand total.
Yes, we found a few more, but Huck said they didn't pass the test for shark teeth. So he's the scientist. He gets to determine. So if he says they pass, then we let them pass. And
Okay.
some of them didn't make the cut.
All right. Well, show some. We found an area. Again, this place is loaded with shells as well. How about show some of the shells we found?
All right. So Reed and the boys would go out, and I don't know. I bet just hundreds. They found so many.
Yeah, these are not.
We gave some away. We shared with other people because you had to go out in the water and dig down to find them. And we were digging down trying to find shark teeth. So they stumbled on several shells. So
yeah, a lot of the shells.
lots of
Yeah, the majority of the shells were broke, but if you dug around, you could find a lot that were not. And
really
these
cool
little shells, like what Tima's holding, whatever those are, little conch shell looking things. We found so many of these that we ended up giving most of them away. And if they had the slightest crack in them, we just threw them back.
Yeah, that's right. And some people would walk by, and Reed and the boys would find shells and kind of throw them up on the beach. And people would walk by and be like, "Oh, look at that shell I just found." Like, we could kind of see their interaction. So
yeah, we were throwing the ones with nicks and cracks in them up there, and people were excited about it. But we found so many of them. And these were just sitting on the bottom of the water. And if you keep watching the video, you can see that basically we were just kind of had our goggles on looking through the water, and you're just picking them up off the bottom. So they were everywhere. So overall, we had a great trip. I hope you're enjoying all the Everglade videos. And we got a few more from our Florida vacation. So stay tuned there. I think it'll go for the next few days. This video is coming out pretty quick, but typically what you're seeing has happened a couple of days, well actually probably a couple of weeks prior. Yep. So we're a couple of weeks behind. So what you're seeing happened a couple of weeks ago. You got anything else you want to show them?
We found several little pieces like this, and of course they look like hearts, so we had to keep all of them. I will say, that's the one I was looking for. Reed found this. It's just so unique. We had to keep it because it's just really cool looking. But there was we met so many interesting people while we were on this trip, and one lady that I met, she had her daughter with her, and they were looking for things on the beach. And I just asked them, I was like, "Have y'all found any shark teeth?" And they said that they hadn't. So I talked to him a minute and kind of showed him what to look for. And anyway, ended up sharing a couple of our teeth, gave them to the little girl so she would know what to look for. But that was a cool story because they came walking back by a little while later and was like, we did find some. So it's one of those things, once you know what to look for, you can find them. So you can do this.
We met a lot of interesting people on the whole trip. We saw people from all over the world. On the beach, we met a couple from, I believe they were from Germany. Our Everglade Day, which was by far, well, to me, that was one of the most interesting, fun things we've ever done. We met people from France, some more from, I think some others from Germany, all over the United States people came. But it's just an incredible trip. I hope you've been watching and keeping up with those videos. But stay tuned. We have a lot more videos. As of us filming this, we've actually got another trip that I'm going through. We went back camping and we had some interesting weather and some neat stuff that we saw there. So I hope you're enjoying the videos. And if you've not already, we'll put some of the pictures, up close pictures, on our Instagram and Facebook. So if you want to see the close-up pictures, just follow there. And thank you to all those people that have subscribed. I think we're right at 600 subscribers now, and I never thought we'd even get close to that. It was just something we were going to do for fun, just so the boys would get a little bit more comfortable talking and sharing and everything else. So they've had a great summer. We're going to try our best to keep making videos as much as we can. They've got a couple more weeks before they go back to school. Me and Tima start school in about 2 days. So our adventures are going to slow down, but we're going to try to keep making as many videos as we can.
Do you have any ideas or anything we might could try? We love the outdoors. So but usually what we do together as a family. So that's our it's what we enjoy doing, is being together and just loving one another and having fun, laughing at each other, picking at each other.
Yeah, when we started this channel, it was basically we don't do anything any different now than we've always done. We just actually put our videos on YouTube. So the boys, what you see, that's kind of what they're doing right now. They're outside making their own lures and playing in the woods. So, anyway.
All right, before we go, you got to pick your favorite shark tooth. I'm picking mine. You pick yours. I think I know which one Reed's going to pick.
I'll let you pick yours first.
No, you get your... I don't know. They're all so cool.
I like this one.
Oh, I like this one because I remember finding it, and I remember, here's mine.
There's Tima's.
Yeah, I think, did Bodie find this one?
I don't remember.
You or Bodie found that one. So, yeah, Reed found, I don't know, one of us found this really big one, and then I was like, oh, I got to try to beat Reed. So then I spent the rest of that's probably why we have over 1,000 shark teeth, because I was trying to beat Reed, but I don't think I ever beat him, but it's fun trying.
So, again, we'll put these pictures on Instagram, which is also linked to our Facebook. We check the Instagram pretty often, so if you leave comments there, we'll probably check those. I don't really check the Facebook comments very often, just occasionally, but I know there's a lot of people that still do Facebook. So, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll try to put more pictures here. All of our Everglades pictures and just some random pictures are always there. So, again, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Finish out this video and we'll show you how we picked up most of these shark teeth.
Yep. Bye, everyone.
See ya. All right, guys, we're going to give you a how to find shark teeth. So we've got our floating sifter here. Christina goes and gets a big scoop of this, dumps it into our sifter. It's a really complicated process. You just sift it around, and and you're kind of looking for something it's kind of shiny, there you go. That easy. And where we are, looks like another one right here.
There's a lot where we
Picked up a bunch. Just off of the shore. That's kind of the easy way of doing it. See if we can find a few more.
And by the way, there's like minnows everywhere under you, Daddy.
Oh yeah?
Every time we go.
Oh, I got one. Let's see. Huh? Let's see it. Oh. So every time we came, we always thought they would be white or light gray. And then we discovered they're either black, black and shiny, or amber. Here's an example of the amber. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, there's like red ones too. Like this isn't a sharkteeth, but there's like some that color.
Yeah, some of the rocks are the same color, but you can tell when you see like the gum line.
Hey, Huck.
Hey!
Alright, so there are 3 of them. Just in a few minutes. Alright, I'm going to go get some more stuff. Say hey.
Hi.
Hey, B.
The easiest way to find shells,
Not shells.
shark teeth,
See that?
just go over and
That's blue.
just look.
The ocean waves bring them up to the sand.
Yeah, just wash up.
That one.
We found a ton.
There's another one right there.
You found one? It's in the shade. Let me hold it. It's in the... See, that's the brown one. You can see the gum.
Brody said I was home.
I'll show you what to look for. There's like a gum line and then the tooth. So once you see that gum line, you know that's one.
So what? I mean, they're everywhere. All you gotta do is just look. Pick them up.